For any Muslim, all of the companions of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ are a light of guidance to follow in our day-to-day life.
Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddique R.A. is one of the greatest examples to follow for all human beings. But how much do we really know about Hazrat Abu Bakr R.A.?
Here are some interesting facts about Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu.
He was the first khalifa of Islam.
Even before Islam, since his childhood, he refused to worship idols.
He was a wealthy and an honest businessman from early on, starting his trade only at the age of 18.
People considered him to be trustworthy from early on, allowing him to judge their disputes.
Abu Bakr R.A. was known as Siddique, which means the truthful. However, the Arabic word Siddique implies more than lack of deceit. It indicates a person in a constant state of truthfulness.
Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu was the companion closest to the Prophet ﷺ and was considered to be his best friend.
Hazrat Abu Bakr R.A. was the first man to accept Islam on the very first day, followed by Hazrat Ali and Hazrat Zaid ibn Haris radiallahu anhuma.
He was also the first person who wasn't from the Prophet's family that accepted Islam.
He was a very active preacher of Islam and became the means of many well-known individuals to accept Islam. Even the third Khalifa, Hazrat Usman radiallahu ta'ala.
He was always a great supporter of the Prophet ﷺ and was almost beaten to death by the people of Mecca when he announced his acceptance of Islam publicly.
Abu Bakr radiallahu was one of the few companions of the Prophet ﷺ who was given the guaranteed news of receiving Jannah in his lifetime.
He was a very generous person, often giving to the poor and visiting the sick.
The second Khalifa of Islam, Hazrat Umar radiallahu would often try to compete with Abu Bakr radiallahu in various good deeds, but at one point even he admitted he couldn't possibly compete with the deeds and status of Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu.
He was the father of Aisha radiallahu anha, who was one of the wives of the Prophet ﷺ.
His Khilafat lasted only for 27 months, but yet he has many known achievements.
Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu is buried alongside the Prophet ﷺ in the Masjid al-Nabawi.
Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddique radiallahu ta'ala without a doubt was one of the greatest individuals in human history. Unfortunately, not all of his greatness could be discussed in one video alone. But we do hope that you enjoyed this video.
If you found this video informative, please subscribe to Twin TV and press the bell icon button so that you get notifications for all of our latest videos. And remember to share with all your friends and family.